Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Snyder. I currently live in Colony, New York. I first was in Delmar with my mother, just me and her. After that, we moved to Colony when I was in the age of 8. She met this guy, Dan. At the time, thought was my father. Always acted as my father, my main guy that would show me the way, how to be a man, the guides of what I should be and what I should look forward to in life, and how to act and how to pounce on it. Life went on earlier. Not everyone's perfect. He cheated on my mother, and from there, that's where the marriage started falling onto me, and that just started attacking our household. And that's when, at the age, I want to say 10, is when I really spiritually started losing God, from going to church every week, because I was a Christian, in that household kind of part. And from there, our family slowly started falling apart. And on top of that, I was in my room and bang, parents came in, like, hey, we have twins. So, obviously, from being the first child, I started feeling like neglected. Anyways, that started going on. Dan started getting his own set of problems, everything like that. Out of town, yada yada, you know how that story goes. Anyways, what really was going on is my family was going further apart, and I was going further apart from my family, my morals, and most important is God. And I fell into the whole high school, I'm all cool, doing drugs, doing, just doing drugs and being a cool kid and doing things that I wouldn't really do, So later on in life, the biggest part of my life is when I got out of high school. I was depressed, had no father figure, had really no family at that point, and really no job. I lost my job, and from there, that's where it starts. You gotta get to your worst, and boy, did I get my worst. I worked at UPS when I started a job at UPS. Worked at 2:30 in the morning. I wouldn't get out around, maybe, I was lucky if I got out around 10 in the morning, right? Come out, my days or my nights, and my nights or my days. Had no life or anything like that. I couldn't fall asleep. I went to Dr. Arenos, and he gave me some pills, and I took some pills, and I couldn't tell you really what they are, and I really wouldn't want to know the name of them anyways. I got addicted to them pretty fast, and from there, it just take one pill. I felt good, fell asleep, there, next. Anyways, I ended up in a hospital. Cops pulled me out of the house. If I didn't go to my friend's house at night when I took how many pills I took, I wouldn't be here right now sharing my story that I want to get to you across. And the moral of my story is right now is I had to go to this point to get to this point. And what the most amazing part is I'm standing here right now telling you my testimony. And my testimony is to you, is that you might be in the darkest spot, you might be in a spot where you don't want to be. But you gotta understand, there's a greater God out of there. And he brings you to where you want to be. And all you have to do is ask him. And what got me to my connection with God is simply, right when I got out of that hospital, I started getting a path in life. I started focusing what I wanted. I started focusing on more of God. And from there, I went, you know what? I'm gonna start working out. And every time I worked out, I felt great. And I felt great, I wanted to do better decisions. I started brushing my teeth in the morning because, that's just a good thing to do. Start off the right day, start brushing your teeth. From there, start saving money, start doing stuff like that. The next thing I want to know, I want to be a personal trainer. I want to help other people. I want to help people lose that weight. I want to, and then from there, I met this guy, AB. He was at my gym. He reached out to me, prayed for me, and from there, that's where everything started with the connection with God. I went to men's group, and from men's group, I actually started going to church every week again. And then from there, here I am, telling you guys my story and the way how things has happened. And last week, actually, I was actually touched by the Spirit of God. And I couldn't tell you, I was the biggest kind of skeptical guy, but he grabbed me right here and he told me, I was praying to God. I need a father figure. I need someone to guide me. Here I am. I'm at the door. I'm at your front door. Tell me what I need to do. And he came over and just gave me like a biggest hug, like a big scrap on the shoulder. Said, I'm okay. You're okay. And it was the best feeling of my life. And from me to you, I hope this helps you into your part of a new chapter of your life.